let's talk about hazards and what a hazard is and what a hazard isn't. And this is just so important for the NG2 practical project, because we do see a fair few students failing because what they've written down as a hazard on the risk assessment is not actually a hazard. Let's take a look at this one. So this is something I've cobbled together. So NG2, we've got the hazard category and the hazard here, and missing fire exit sign is not a hazard. Not a hazard. A missing sign, there's no sign here. I'm in a small room here. There's no sign in this room and there's no potential for harm. What harms me is fire. What I do have are bits of paper and boxes and carpets and clothes and chairs and electrical equipment and lights. There are lights, fantastic. Now I've got a fire hazard, lighting, and stuff that can burn. So missing control measures are not hazards. They're a problem, yes. So what would we do? Well, okay, let's say you've got a missing fire exit sign. What I want to see some reference to that missing fire exit sign in here. And what we might have is conduct a review of fire exit signage and replace any missing fire exit signs. How about that, eh? There you go, there you solved your problem. But the hazard has to be rephrased. What we would have is we could have various combustibles such as paper, cardboard and furnishings in presence of electrical equipment and lighting. Right, because for a fire hazard to exist, we need to have a fuel and a source of ignition. And air. It's the fire triangle. It's the fire triangle, stupid. So there we are, we've got a fire hazard. What have we got here? We've got manual handling, lack of manual handling training. Not a hazard. Not a hazard. Get that down. Okay, that's a problem. Yes, we want to fix that, don't we? So a lack of a control measure will go in the further control measures box. And how about we provide manual handling training for all employees? Okay, now we've got an action. So we need to rephrase our manual handling hazard. Very, very important that the hazard, the way it's phrased, communicates what is harmful. Remember the definition of a hazard. Something with the potential to cause harm. So manual handling, we wouldn't just say movement of equipment around the office. Like, how's that harmful? Because the equipment could be anything. It could be this, it could be a pen, it could be, what have we got in here? Random stuff there. I use this for my enema. Could be anything. So how about heavy equipment, big equipment, awkward equipment, moving equipment around the office using trolleys and barrows? Like, write something a bit more in there. So at the very least, we're going to put down regular movement of heavy equipment over long distances. How about what long distances? Could be 100 meters plus. There you go, quite a big office this. 100 meters plus, like a massive call center or something around the office. Right, now we've got a nice descriptive hazard. One last one here, work equipment. Unfamiliarity with tools. Not a hazard. It's not my unfamiliarity which hurts me. It's the tool. Right, you tool. So the unfamiliarity, we need to fix that, of course. So that would go in the controls, wouldn't it? It would be design a matrix of tool use and handling training and deliver to all operatives. All right, there we go. I've got a nice action to fix that unfamiliarity issue. We're going to do a load of training and assessment. And then the work equipment, how are we going to phrase this hazard? What are we going to do? We'll say use of a variety of tools such as hammers, screwdrivers, and nail guns. Again, now, are they hazards? Yeah, kind of, but we're not being very specific about the hazard, are we? Let's say what's harmful about those things. Well, they've got some mechanical hazards, like they've got some sharp edges and they can cut you and so on. So let's put something down like that. So hammers, screwdrivers, nail guns, which create mechanical hazards, such as sharp edges, points, and blunt ends. Okay, something like that. There we are, my friends. That's what a hazard is, that's what a hazard isn't, and that's how it applies to your NG2 practical project, because I want to make sure that you pass on your first attempt and not your second or even third. See you in the next one. If you're struggling with your NEBOSH General Certificate, if your current course provider is a bit naff, consider signing up for our NEBOSH Rescue Package and get my special tutoring You'll find the links are all below in the description.
What about me?
Chin chin. Yeah, don't forget him. Chuck this guy a coffee.
Thank you.